there's not a lot of content in Team Fit Finance's actual training website about challenge groups. And the reason I didn't set it up that way was because, you know, I'm a firm believer in not reinventing the wheel. I believe in people doing their own homework and research, and us, like, what my training website was set up to be was kind of like fill in the blanks. What I thought was missing, get people ramped up and started, but in a non-confusing way. I personally believe that the Team Beachbody training can be a little bit confusing, and especially if somebody is not, number one, if they're not working from a computer, then it's going to be challenging. And then number two, if they're relatively new to computers or if they're not super savvy, then they might get lost too. So I'm going to do a super quick overview of what is available on Team Beachbody, and then why, you know, and then we're going to roll into, you know, where to find information about challenge groups. Okay. It's really important stuff, because this is missing pieces from my specific training. But the reason I did that, like I said, I want you to be able to go where the best knowledge is. It wouldn't make sense for me to pull all the best knowledge off of Team Beachbody's website and then reload it onto my training website. And then you're doing like double work. You just need to know where to go. All right. So first of all, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what is available to you on the Team Beachbody website. Of course, you log into your Coach Online office. Under News and Training, you click on Training. And for those of you who are seasoned, this is totally review, but keep in mind, your new instructors, your instructors, I've got group fitness on the brain, your new coaches may need to see this video. We go into the Coach Online office under News and Training. Hang on, let's go back one step. Under News and Training, you scroll down to Training. Then you're going to land on this page. Here's Overview. Okay, here's the left menu. I say just navigate from the left menu, because if you start going back and forth between center and left, I think it gets confusing. So then I click on Getting Started. You have 3 sections: do this, know this, learn how. So when you're helping a new coach kind of get started, you know, you can definitely just take them through this training, or you can take them through my training, whatever you feel or they feel is the best fit for them. But I have found that people can get lost in this process, and it also doesn't remember where you left off. So just keep that in mind. They have to make a note of where they left off. So we have the do this, right? We have the know this section, tells all the things to know, and then the learn how. And then it has videos and things to do on how to learn. Some of this stuff will be repeat in the training that I provide, and that's because I typically just highlight the super, super, super critical things I don't want people to miss, okay? And then this is like icing on the cake stuff. Then the next section you go down is coach. We have do this, right? That can look like super daunting to some people. All right. So just to help them through the process, again, that's one reason I have a different site, but it's simple things. Invite people to your challenge group, drink Shakeology, 10 minutes a day in personal development, yada, yada, yada. Then we have the know this, right? Then we have learn how. And then we have all of this cool training. And I want to highlight, let me see. Okay. How to earn. You guys, I want to highlight this video under the how to earn section in Coach. This video, how to earn commissions and bonuses. I wanted to play it for you, but I think instead I'm going to, I'll put it on the Facebook group. This is an awesome video. It is Michael Neiman. So I'll just show you a screen share real quick. Have you seen this one where he does the little skit with the action heroes? And he literally explains how Team Cycle Bonus works. It's a fantastic video. So please make sure that your coaches see that. This section here, inviting. Okay, again, I don't have a ton on inviting, but I am going to beef up that section because I want to add in the Shelly Heim video. I want to add in the Allie Bloom, and then there was one more that's really awesome. I'm going to add in those 3 trainings. Just they're outside of the Team Beachbody trainings. There are other things I believe that we got from the Team Beachbody Champions Facebook page, so you can look that up. Beachbody Champions Facebook group. You can look that up. People go there all the time. They're sharing information. But we have videos here about the customer invitation process. There's a PDF. There's a video. How to overcome objections. There's a PDF. Challenge group guides. Here's a web page. And I want to bring your attention to this. Okay. Here's your challenge group guides. A lot of people ask me, but what do I post? What do I post? And here's where I say, you need to do what works for you, but in the beginning, find a template. And this is what I did in the beginning. I used these challenge group guides in order to create my content. I almost always run a multi-program challenge group, and sometimes I only run one with food. I say you don't have to work out. If you can walk, great. But we have got a multi-program challenge group guide here. You can even filter by the week. You can filter by topics, but it basically walks you through exactly what to do. And you'll notice here, it always says the week prior to the challenge start date. And I've recently changed my verbiage. Instead of telling people we start on the 20th, but the registration deadline is the 13th, I tell people we start on the 13th. And I count that first week as like their ramp up week, because otherwise people, they feel like they don't have to actually check in until the official start date, and they're missing valuable content. So that's just been my recent strategy. It's a lot less confusing. People fully understand. So, this just walks you through what do you say and how can you get people engaged? Really, really great. Okay. Now what I do is I have my own, and I put everything in a Google Doc. Here's how it started. Okay. I started with just the 7-day slim down, and each, let me move that over. Cell is the post, right? So I just put this in here. Now, the reason that I do my own is because I have a video for almost every single post now, a video or a picture, and it's me. So I'm not really giving you guys, I don't typically give you guys my content, because I don't really think that, you should be using videos that are all me. You should be doing your own stuff, but you can use the content. Like you can pull the stuff from, you can pull the content from the video or from the multi-program guide. You can pull the content from the Beachbody, whatever, or you can use the stuff that I provide for you in the Kajabi training, which I'll be loading some more sample content. But for the most part, I really want you guys just to go where the really, really good professional stuff is. And that's on the Beachbody side. I have one for the 21-day also. I even have a section for health bet. So I've got to really edit this up. But I wanted to draw your attention to those things. Now, those are important things, right? We have to know where to go to get the answers we need. And these are great steps to take your coaches through. Again, make sure that they're tracking what step they're on if they're using the Team Beachbody website, because it will not remember for them, all right? It even talks about the benchmarks and how to start to hit the business, this leadership ladder. Great tool. I think I'm going to do a separate training exactly on leadership ladder. Okay. You have all of the tools you need here. Of course, you have the my training website as well. The last one that I want to bring your attention to is Platinum Presenters. Now, this is Platinum Presenters University. It is also loaded in Kajabi. That is just basically it's a platform that trainers like Christine, myself, Shalene, we use in order to house content. So we pay a monthly service fee in order to house all the content. Obviously, as you can see, like hers is totally pimped out. Mine is very bare bones, right? But it's going to get better and better and better. That's the whole point. What is good about this training website is that it really helps you get started. I don't know why that's stuck up there. There we go. Daily coaching worksheet. You got a jump start like day 1, day 2, day 3, all that stuff. You got a jump start here. It takes you through this whole process. There's a 14-day, all this cool stuff. What's tricky about it is you have to first register for access on the Platinum Presenters website, members login. Okay. So you have to register for access first, and then you wait about a week to gain access. And then you have to register in order to be allowed into this training website. And that could take another week. So that's the reason I typically recommend people start with my training, is because getting access to this training, although I love the way it looks, it can take some time, some time to get into, and I don't want people to lose steam and momentum. I mean, we have let's see, I don't know. I'm just going to take a guess here and say 800,000 coaches in all 3 countries, United States, Canada, and now the UK. So maybe 800,000 coaches. I'm just guessing. But Platinum Presenters has like over 50% of that. So like you're on the strongest team there is. And Platinum Presenters is one of, I think, 5 teams. So like we have over 50% and we're only like number 5, and we started a year and a half after the other 4 teams started. So that's pretty legit. You know what I mean? So like when I tell people about this team that we're on, I tell them like we're on an amazing team. Like we're the most successful team there is. You know, we have the most successful coaches. And so I just want you all to know that it's not just about Fit Finances. It's not just about you. You might feel like sometimes you're in your own little microcosm, but it's about, you know, we're part of something huge and amazing. And because of that, oh gosh, I hope you're all coming to Summit. If you're not, reconsider, think about it. And, you know, I just really hope you're coming to Summit. It's going to be fantastic. And I can't wait. So it's going to be super fun. I want you, you know, to imagine this is the climb, right? So you're on, here's a mountain. Here's your mountain right here. And now you got to push that boulder up the hill, but you only have to do that once. As long as you keep a little bit of motion, then that rock is going to continue to move and move and move and move and move. And it gains speed. So this is the hard part, right? The first 30, 60, 90 days, every time you stop, kind of rolls back down again. So, but you know that. And I know that because I've had kids. So yeah, my life has been on hold many times and my business has been on hold many times. So we as long as you recognize the first 30, 60, maybe even 90 days of rolling that boulder uphill, that's the hard part. And then all you have to do is just keep that momentum going, and you don't even have to push hard. It's like 10 times easier as long as you have little things, little flames on the fire.